97 seconds.
Is it working?
Baes Boyz podcast.
Oh, there's no lights on these mics. I forgot.
Coming from the studio. We in house.
Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. If you're new here, we're the greatest single-serving anti-suicide podcast in the world.
That's correct.
So if you're here because you're sad, stay right here, listen to the episode.
Because I'm sure that you won't be sad when you're done.
No, you might be sadder that you spend time listening to
or
the
you'll
episode.
feel sad for us.
Right, but you won't be sad for yourself.
That's right.
Welcome to the show. We want to take a moment to shout out to all of our listeners.
Shout out to all our listeners.
The day ones.
The day ones.
We're not going to list them by name because...
there's too many.
Well, I don't know if there's that many. I was going to say because we don't want to clout legacy build their heads too big.
Oh.
They've got like years of just their names being on there.
You just said a lot of stuff
but
that
now
I don't
that
understand
there's
what you meant.
9 people listening.
Oh, every episode.
Every episode.
That's dope.
It's right. We don't want to play favorites.
As the kids say today, dopatronic.
Dopatronic.
Yeah.
It's coming back.
It's coming back. That's what I hear.
Joe Skelly was carrying that in his pocket. Waiting since the Van days.
Yeah.
Vans days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Waiting for it to come back, and apparently it is.
Right.
As
Listen.
that evil kid told me it is. It's coming back.
Oh, my man, evil kid. He's doing so good. He's doing so good.
Who would ever thought he would have been a boss man at the sanitation department?
Right.
Somebody done fucked up there.
I wonder if the Roaches are getting real names now or just numbers still. I wonder if there's going to be an update for that.
I'll have to find out.
But anyways, listen, broccoli's not real. I learned that recently. Again. I feel like you might have told me this and then I had to relearn it again. Why is broccoli not real and why are we convinced to eat it?
Broccoli's supposed to be good for you.
But it's not real.
What do you mean it's not real?
It's a synthetically made vegetable. It's a mixed vegetable from other things like cauliflower, cabbage, Brussels sprouts. All these things are the same plant.
So it's a hybrid.
Yeah.
It's a hybrid vegetable.
Why didn't we know that? And why are there entire generations of people that were taught that if they don't eat their broccoli, they don't get their meat and then they'll get no dessert?
Isn't that what they said in that Pink Floyd song?
That's right. They definitely beaten their broccoli. I spilled my water in the studio.
Listen, if you're in England, you need to email the show or write the show or text the show.
They definitely don't have broccoli.
And tell us whether or not you guys eat broccoli, because we're kind of confused about this.
Do you think the potato's a synthetic people-made vegetable and we just don't know it?
No. Potatoes have been around forever in all different kinds of cultures around the world, especially sweet potatoes or yams.
Yams?
People use yams as currency in some places.
They should. It's better than the currency we got.
Oh.
Oops.
We're
not allowed to say that. Let's move on.
No, listen.
Don't eat your fake vegetables.
Okay, but beyond that, I have a PSA.
Uh-oh.
I have a PSA for the public at large, right? Here's my PSA for the day. Stop buying your children's digital gift cards to be used in fucking stores.
Oh, boy.
Stop doing that to your kids. It's fucking terrible.
Right.
Listen, first of all, it's a pain in the ass to figure out how to turn that fucking thing on. Right?
Tell them why.
They're in line at the register and they're trying to use this digital card, but none of the numbers show, and then you got to do all these different steps to make the numbers show up on the card. Meanwhile, there's 35 people in line behind you while you're fucking around with this thing, getting pissed off, and then it doesn't work.
Tell them about the clerk.
Hold on. Then it doesn't work. Hold on. And then you have to spend $150 of your own money on a $100 gift card. So then the second time you go back, 2 or 3 weeks later, because now you figured out how to turn the numbers on, and they're like, it's just a tap it. Just tap it to this thing.
Tap it in.
And I tap it, or the individual tapped it, right?
The individual tapped it,
and they're like, oh, the machine doesn't like these cards. Let me reset it. And they reset it, and you tap it again, and it, oh, yeah, they really don't like these cards. And then they had to reset like 4 times. Now, mind you, there's another 35 people behind you in line. They're pissed off because you've been in line trying
to... Do you have a different card, sir?
Trying to tap this son of a bitch. And then you spend another $150 out of your own pocket on 100. So now you've essentially spent $300 on a $100 gift card that was given to you.
But you still have the gift card, and it's the thought that counts.
Then you have to order a physical copy of the digital gift card.
Which is wild.
Yeah.
Because why can't they just use the numbers to punch it in?
Apparently you can't, because when you say, hey, can we manually enter the numbers on the card? And they're like, no.
Because it's too hard to punch in numbers.
Apparently.
I would have just done what every normal human does and just leave everything there and leave.
No, because I needed those.
You really wanted it?
The people, the individual needed those items.
Right. Just walk out.
Listen,
You have the most.
give your kid a card with $100 bill in it.
Right. Do it the old school way.
Mhm.
Give them paper that, well,
Yeah.
is paper.
Give him the paper.
It's not even paper, by the way. It's cotton and linen,
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I got that written down for you.
That's why they're so durable.
Durable,
Yeah.
you say.
Yeah.
But they don't wick away any moisture.
They
Because
absorb
that money is sweaty.
Apparently, they absorb a lot of cocaine.
Oh. Oh, you saw that thing about 70% of the world's bills has like fucking traces of cocaine on it? You see that?
You know why people get Hep C so much?
Oh, God. Here we go. I shouldn't have asked.
Yeah.
Why?
Because they're sharing bills to bump their lines.
Is that true?
Yeah, people get blood from their nose on the bills and then they pass it around.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hep see you later.
That's fucking disgusting.
Mhm.
All right. From now on, new rule.
Yeah.
Bring your own bills to the parties. Yeah, right. No, seriously. Don't put that in your face.
Yeah. New rule.
Shout out PSA for all you basement weasels. We know the basement weasels aren't doing that.
PSA, stop giving digital gift cards to people you know.
Yeah.
Because then they end up spending 3 times the value of the face of the digital gift card out of their own pocket.
I guess that you could say those general gift cards are like really bad NFTs because they just mean nothing.
Yeah, pretty much.
You've given your money away for jack and shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
And all you have left is shit.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a mess.
Yeah.
That is a mess.
It's a terrible mess. Because the individual didn't mind paying the difference between the value of the card and what they had.
Right.
You know, all right. You get some extra items, I'll pay the difference.
Right.
You that individual will pay the difference.
Of course.
Yeah. But when
Right.
you get stuck with the entire bill, you're like, shit.
And you can't walk away because 30 people are behind you.
Right. And you're in these narrow lanes that are like a half mile long. So
They do that on purpose.
You can't back out.
They don't want you to back out.
Well, that's right.
Once you're in there, you're fucking stuck.
Like cattle.
Like cattle. That's
Like
why they
cattle.
have the eat tree right there for you to grab all your candies and gummies and
Yep.
Snicker bars and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And don't ever be an individual that looks like they brush their teeth with a fucking Snickers bar.
Oh. Were you hanging out with that person recently?
So
'Cause-
years ago, I was hanging out at a place and this young man came up to me and they're like, "Hey, have you seen so-and-so?" I'm like, "No, I haven't seen him tonight." Why? Because they were hanging out with this girl. And I was like, "Oh yeah? Was she good looking?" Nah, looked like she brushed her teeth with a Snickers bar.
Fuck.
Now, this guy was from Boston. That's how he talked. He looked like she brushed her teeth with a fucking Snickers bar. Listen,
Oh, my.
don't hang out with people that look like they brush their teeth with Snickers bars. Nothing good comes from that.
That's not good.
Nothing good comes
Don't
from that.
hang out with people that think Snickers is a treat either. Because it's not. It's not a good treat.
It's not.
It's full of nuts.
It makes you not hangry.
I don't know if that's true. Just blitzes your insulin with sugar and makes you hungry within 20 minutes. I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, so it's a trick?
That's what I'm saying. They want you to have 2 Snickers bars. That's the real campaign. It's probably Snickers and Twix probably go at it. Twix is like, we sell 2, you should sell 2 too, but Snickers is like, we're better.
Because
I'm
we
just
got more-
imagining that's what this is going on.
Oh, it's a trade war.
Like yeah, exactly. Thank
It's
you.
a trade war between Snickers and Twix.
I think it's facts. It's got to be.
What about the commercials that said that the Twix are made in 2 separate factories?
Yeah, but
And which one tastes better, the right or the left?
oh, is that a thing for real?
That was a commercial.
Wow, I've never seen that one.
Well, we'll have to watch it in the commercial break.
I'm from like the commercial time of I thought the Twix commercial was always somebody stole your other Twix.
That's Butterfinger.
Oh,
So you're really confused.
Somebody stealing your shit is Butterfinger?
Yeah.
We're all messed up. Well, listen, if they could bring those commercials back, I wouldn't be that fucking confused. But, if you need Ozempic, I got you.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm just saying. That's all I see anymore is these commercials for, poking your own ass with Ozempic and
Yeah,
cactus
you know what they
juice.
should show? Is
Yeah,
all those
Snickers bars.
No, they should show all those Hollywood female stars that have been taking Ozempic that all look like zombies
That
now.
look like zombified?
Yeah.
They got my girl.
There's a reation why you shouldn't
Listen,
take it.
they got my girl Fat Amy. Shout out to Fat Amy.
Oh, yeah?
I'm very disturbed.
Yeah, well, she's a nutter.
Is she?
Mm-hmm.
She's fine. She looks good on screen. It's fine. She's funny as hell. And that's all that matters, but now they got her looking like a zombie.
Well,
She looks like she's
lost
going
her
to...
funny.
Did she?
Yeah.
It's the Ozempic, man.
Yeah, it is.
Shout out to Ozempic. Don't take Ozempic. We're joking. Please don't take that.
Yeah.
If you're listening and we have to tell you not to take
Her
it,
funny was buried in the weight.
you should keep listening.
It was buried in the trauma of her weight. That's all I'm saying.
Man, she was so funny. Anyways.
I heard a sweet phrase.
Yeah.
And the phrase is, you're an accidental preacher.
You're an accidental preacher. Is that a way of telling someone they're a fucking loudmouth?
No.
No? Okay.
So the story was in reference to this musician. She was going to play a show at a bar, right?
Okay.
And she had like an hour until she went on stage. And the guy's like, are you the musician? She was like, yeah. And he goes, well, how much, when are you going to start playing? She's like, in an hour. He goes, I'll give you $100 to go up now. So the guy gives her $100, right? She's playing. The guy buys a whole round of bar, and he's, getting everybody hyped up, right?
Okay.
And she's playing.
He's making the party.
Yeah, he's making the party, and she got down, and he walked up to her and said, she goes, hey, I want to thank you for that $100 tip. That was really nice. He goes, God chose you. You're the accidental preacher.
Oh.
And I thought it was a really interesting phrase, right?
Okay.
Because you could be an accidental preacher, right? And by what I mean by that is, like, you could say something profound or funny or whatnot that rings true to somebody, right?
Right.
That ties into, what we talk about on our podcast, right?
Right.
We're single serving. We're funny. We're here to make people laugh. This is to brighten people.
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah, 100%.
So some of the things you might say, some of the things we might talk about, some of the discussions, even though they're crazy and they might be funny, you might be the accidental preacher that saved somebody. That's deep as shit.
Man, you went a whole other way with this. I thought we were, okay. I'm a little, spin it back here. Yeah, okay.
I mean, I just thought it was profound. That's all.
Yeah.
Wow. Took the wind out of that sail, didn't it?
Well, I mean, we've discussed this at length. It is what we're here for. By the way, just in case we need to put it out there, we do not fact check what we're talking about, so please don't believe that voodoo is or is not real based on us.
Oh, you were looking at your notes and you could...
I'm just saying, since we don't know what that note is, it reminded me that you're right.
Just read the note.
It says Vumi isn't real. It lasts forever. What the fuck is Vumi?
That's kind of like my note that said mannequin hands.
Maybe you...
And we couldn't decipher.
Maybe mannequin hands was your predetermined third eye explaining to you that we should talk about my man with the mannequin basement.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Because those mannequin hands came out way before we brought up that story.
It's very possible.
Which was weird.
It's very possible. But so here's...
Dude, you got me all fucked up. I thought you were going somewhere. I was waiting for like the artist story.
No, don't worry about it.
You to be like, it was Dolly Parton and she said it made her,
Yeah.
No, you're like...
On another note, since we were just talking about survival shows and we're talking about the 18-year-old kid who was being a bastard on the survival show and dogging his family.
Yeah.
Here's a survival technique that I learned from somebody years ago.
Yeah.
How do you catch a monkey if you need to eat?
Oh, that's not good. This is not going to go well for somebody. How?
You take a coconut, right? You cut like a V shape into the side of the coconut.
All right.
Empty it out. You hang something shiny inside of the coconut.
Okay.
And then you tie the coconut to a tree. What'll happen is the monkey will see the shiny thing and want it. Climb up the tree and stick their hand inside the coconut and make a fist and grab a hold of it. And they will refuse to let go of it, and they can't get their hand out.
So you've trapped the monkey.
You've trapped the monkey.
Why didn't you just eat the coconut?
Because I don't think coconuts provide enough protein for you to survive 30 days on your own.
So we have to have the monkey. That's too bad.
Well, if you have an opportunity to eat a monkey and you want to know how to catch one, because you're not going to run one down. You're not going to out-climb a monkey. You're not going to out-fight a monkey.
I want a monkey for a pet, but everyone keeps telling me I'm not allowed.
That's a terrible idea.
Yeah,
monkeys,
you're one of the people that keep saying we're not allowed.
I think
it's why you haven't taken me to the secret animal exchange. I think that's what's happening right now is I'm being denied. You and the Mega Beast got some sort of plan.
Yeah. No, it gets shut down.
Uh-huh.
Because I got them to cough up.
Listen,
I got them to cough up the goods. And somehow it got out and they got shut down. Because I asked them, I'm like, hey, I heard if you're looking for a very specific animal and you can't find it in here, if you go out to the parking lot, you can find it there. And they looked at me and they looked around, make sure nobody was looking, and they just nodded their head.
If you'd have been wearing your bet slippers, they wouldn't have taken you for an officer, and we wouldn't have this problem. I'm just going to put that out there just for future, PSAs. Vumu is real.
Vumu is real.
And you should. Bro, I'm telling you, I think this is your note, but I'm not going to say that it is. I'm just going to put an X through it like, hey,
I'm willing to bet you weren't wearing your glasses when you wrote that.
Yeah. It's not
and maybe you were a little intoxicated.
Yeah, a lot of intoxicated. Listen, speaking of that, shout out to our listener. I had a long conversation with one of our longtime listeners the other night.
Okay.
He said he's been consuming a lot of the show, and he says he loves how dynamic it is because sometimes we're on and sometimes
we're not.
It sounds like we eat paste. And I was very...
There was always that kid in kindergarten.
Right.
Who would take out the Elmer's paste and just smash it.
Smash it all. And
have
you
ever done that?
No. God, no. That's why the CIA wouldn't take me, okay? I refuse to smash their paste.
You're saying they would have taken me? Is that what you're saying?
Didn't the sanitation department? Okay.
No, I'm
Anyways.
just saying, you just said they wouldn't take you because you never ate paste.
Yeah.
And that same statement, then you're saying they would have taken me.
Nobody can... I'm going to put this as diplomatically as I can here. Let's be honest. Nobody who really knows us can say that you aren't better at accomplishing certain tasks than I am. Because I just will tell people...
From the paste?
From any task that needs to be done.
Listen, so you're saying kids that eat paste when they're young have a different track in the future?
A lot of them end up going to medical school and in the medical fields, in the engineering fields. So yes, I would say yes. As discussed earlier, you brought up, I'm more of the person that was put here to discuss the flowers falling. There are other people that I leave science to. And to be a scientist, you gotta fucking eat some paste.
Well, at least you didn't say you didn't believe in flowers or eating paste.
Right.
You just never did it yourself.
I just didn't do it. Yeah, no. 100% no. That's not a thing for me.
Okay, so we're not shaming paste eaters.
No. We're just saying that it takes a certain special type of guy.
I will say,
to be able to afford that.
I'm going to rephrase that statement. If you ate paste more than once, like became
Do you know what happens with people who eat paste more than once? They can work both lines. You see, and I was going there with that too. Okay, there are certain sections of the sanitation department I do well in. There are other fucking sections where I'm like, no, bro, I don't got no business being over there. Guys like you who ate paste are on both sides. Okay? And the other paste eaters we know, they don't really belong on certain sides, on our sides. They're different. They're different guys.
Those guys who ate paste habitually are the ones that believe that if windmills stop, that the island of Oahu floats away.
Right. Well, and some of those guys, again, I'm not to say that don't end up on our side, but those guys, they don't get past eating paste.
Yeah.
Those are dudes who, on our side of the sanitation, they don't get past eating paste ever.
People like Diamond Dave who think when the power's out,
I wasn't going to drop
that
any
it's
names.
a lie because their watch is still working.
Yeah, I wasn't going to drop any names, but we've definitely learned. Listen, you want to know a good one? There was a guy in the sanitation department on that weird Exit show that we were watching the other day. Okay, 25-year career.
All right.
Right? He couldn't get a fire started.
Oh, no.
When he couldn't get a fire started...
I know what he did.
I
know what job he did.
Yeah. He walked over and started drinking the lake water. And he fucking straight up was like, I hope this doesn't make me sick. Then fucking drank it. Then hours later, when he was throwing it up everywhere, he's like, fuck, I don't know what's going on. And I'm like, bro, this is why they make fun of us. Right. Because people like you get ahead and then, like my man.
Yeah.
It's fine to say you're going to drink the lake water, but when you're puking, you're retching your fucking guts out, don't be like, I don't know what happened, bro. I don't know where this came from. It can't be the animal urine that I consumed either earlier.
The frog shit.
It can't be all the fucking. It can't be those colorful frogs that were running around in this pink water.
Right.
You know that I'm drinking out of a fucking thing. Like, so I don't know, man. Paste eaters, like, I've watched a lot of paste eaters, but it was always like they ate some paste and then walked over and like aced their math test. That's why I was like, fuck, there's something going on here. They're the first people that I feel like were just incognito. Like they didn't want to be seen, and they were like, I'm going to do my homework because my mom said, but I don't want to look like I am, so I'm going to slop some of this Elmer's into my mouth, And again, the scientific...
What was the word you just used?
What?
You said they were what?
Incognito.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay,
they
we'll
wanted
just let that roll.
They wanted to hide out, man. They were hiding.
Okay.
You know what incognito is? It's a
I'm not familiar with
It's a
that
slang
word.
term. Not for the non-paste eaters, okay? If you got a dictionary, you can't look it up, so that's a fake word. Unlike Vumu, which is real.
Which is real. Fucking Vumu and mannequin hands go together.
Hands.
They go together.
How many mannequins do you think it would take to freak you out, by the way, while we're on that subject?
0.2.
Oh, 0.2? Is it as bad as the Ouija board? The Queefy board?
No.
No.
Not
okay,
as
I'm just
bad.
making sure.
Now, we talked a while back about people who are collectors of things, right?
Yeah.
And I said the weirdest collectors I've ever seen are the ones that have collections of those tabs that close off bread bags. The little plastic.
Yeah, that's
you
a
twist the
weird
bag
one.
and you put the clip thing on it.
Listen,
And like one of the most expensive ones that ever sold was like $12,000.
No. Oh, you meant that you could exchange. I thought we were talking about things that people collect that we know they shouldn't. Oh, you're talking about real people are actually exchanging those bread tabs.
No, they're collecting them.
Yeah. But
They
then
have
selling them to other collectors is what I mean.
From different countries and different breads and blah, blah,
You said
blah.
weirdest, and I was about to chime in that, the weirdest collectors are the ones that collect their own like bodily fluids.
Oh,
but then I get what you're saying, like actual collectibles that they're not weirdos. Okay.
But that's I guess people will collect anything. Right?
Yeah, that was my point.
Yeah.
That was my point. Like
They just busted that guy in Philly who was collecting dead bodies in his house and in his storage unit.
I'm going to not fault my man for knowing what he loves. For knowing what he's into. You get my respect for you were on that side of the fence. None of us are going to that side.
None of us.
I don't know what the fuck you were eating in kindergarten.
Yeah, they found over 100.
I don't want to know.
100.
Keep that to yourself.
Yeah, something like that.
100, man.
Yeah. Like he was robbing graves and then like
shit.
posing him in his house. And
speaking of robbing graves and posing him, shout out to the listener who heard the code that went through one of our episodes and wrote Joe Skelly about it.
Which code?
Listen, I can't tell you, brother.
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell you because it's a code. And if you tell them, all of our other brothers will know. So, brother, we need to let it go.
So,
oh, right?
Brother.
Yeah. So we're done with that, but shout out to him for recognizing that. Back to the show. Listen, man, if you know what you like, you know what you like.
Okay.
How many people have you walked around with that could have probably been collecting bodies that you didn't know about?
I'm willing to guess very little.
Baloney, shalom baloney. That's so much baloney.
What's the giveaway?
There is none. That's the point.
They smell like
maybe the
embalming fluid?
Maybe the Dahmer glasses.
Oh, yeah.
No, hell
That's
no.
a dead giveaway.
No, hell no. They definitely don't smell like embalming fluid. Nobody's going through that fucking work. No. We're not talking about that.
They're saying that they're going to have to tear down that dude's house because there's so many heavy metals in that house from all the embalming fluid leaking out of these corpses.
Who? Oh, that dude's?
Yeah.
Oh, so he was really using embalming fluid. You're not joking.
No. He was digging up corpses that had been preserved in embalming fluid, and the embalming fluid's leaking out of them all over his house.
Oh, man. You're not even letting them dry first? This is bad news bears. Why? It sounds like he was getting freshies. That's why I'm like, brother,
the embalming fluid don't go nowhere. It preserves the body.
Sure. Ew. Why?
Yeah.
Why?
That's the question I've asked. And you're like, hey, shout out to him for knowing what he likes.
Yeah, knowing what he likes, it doesn't mean we're going to join him, but I'm just like, bro, why? You could have picked anything. You could have picked Nikes, Air Force Ones, Dennis Rodman posters,
okay,
sweaters,
yeah,
bet slippers. There's so many things to collect other than that.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, like I just watched somebody, right, who, because, people collect Jordans.
Okay, yep.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
you know that.
And there's a big trade in like old Jordans, right?
Which makes
But like
no
the
sense,
oldest
but yeah.
Jordans, like the soles are rotting off of them and all kinds.
They break like birthday cake.
Yeah.
It's gross.
I watched a guy buy an old pair of Jordans where they were dry rotted and falling apart, and then he remade them.
He did not.
Yes, he did. He like put new soles on them, unstitched them,
Get outta
restitched them,
here.
replaced all the innards, laced them up.
Did they look good?
Painted them. They looked brand new. And he used like parts. He like cannibalized other ones.
Oh,
to make these ones look good.
Right.
And then he sold them for an exorbitant amount of money. Well, my question is, if
it's a rebuild.
It's a rebuild. Does the rebuild still have all the value of an original?
No.
I would think not.
This is like that thing with AKs and motorcycles, and you can't Frankenstein a build together and then be like, it's pristine.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it if he's going for the authenticity, like this has a 2011 Jordan sole with a 1999 Jordan top.
Right.
I guess. Like, I'm sure there's somebody that'll pay for it.
Right.
But at that point, you're paying for art, not for collection, I think. Right?
I don't know.
I mean,
I don't understand the whole sneaker thing.
I come from comic collecting, so you can't fuck anything up there. If you replace the cover, get the fuck out of here. We don't even want it.
Right. If it
makes no
crease.
sense. Right. If you got a bent, I passed on a issue 1 Walking Dead for $117 right when the show dropped because it had the tiniest chip in the cover. I'm kicking my own ass still to this day for that. Because
is it worth a lot of money?
At least like $2,000 or $3,000, something like that. Last I checked.
Oh wow.
Yeah. What a $4,000 Walking Dead collection. It's ridiculous.
I got some original first printing hardcover Batman Killing Jokes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Might be worth something.
It probably is. I haven't bothered to look at it.
As long as it's not from the 90s, because apparently nothing we had in the 90s was worth anything. It is now, though. It is like coming back. I said though twice. It's perfect. It is now coming back, I guess. But
they made too many of them.
Right.
They made too many of them.
100%.
Oh well.
Yeah. So whatever.
So
if you collect comics from the 90s, let us know.
Beyond your Vumu, what else did you want to talk about today?
Listen, nothing. I think we should enjoy each other's company in silence.
Okay, I got something I want to talk
joking.
about. Remember how we talked about that tribe of indigenous?
Oh, which ones?
The indigenous.
There's the necro pants.
No, the indigenous Indians from Mexico that run ultra marathons.
Oh yeah.
So I watched a British ultra marathoner.
We just saw a picture of one of the ladies winning a race who was doing that, right?
Right.
And she was wearing like her traditional clothing too.
And she was wearing
no
slippers.
Spandex,
not
slippers and a
but
dress.
sandals and a dress.
Right.
So I watched this show. A British ultra marathoner drove like way deep into Mexico to a place called an area called Copper Canyon, and he went up into the mountains to find these people to train with them, right?
Right.
And so, they're super high elevation, and he finds them, and he buys a pair of the traditional sandals because he wants to run like them.
Oh.
And
my man's in for it.
Yeah, so he's at the lower levels, he stops at a school full of these kids, right? And the people at the school, they're like, yeah, they spend Monday through Friday here, and then they all run home Friday night and spend the weekend at home, and then they run back to school.
Perfect.
On Monday.
Perfect.
And he was like, and these are like 8, 9-year-old kids, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, well, hey, man, how far do these kids run when they run home? He goes, the shortest distance is like 8 miles. The longest distance is like over 20 miles. All right. How would you like that? Hey, it's 3:30 on Friday. Time for you to go home, kid. You've been here all week. And you're like, okay. And you got a 20-mile run uphill through the mountains to get home, right? And so he was like, he's wearing his super high-tech shoes, and there's a bunch of 8 and 9-year-olds
just staring at his feet.
Yeah, and they're like, what the fuck is that? And he challenges them to like a half-mile race.
Oh, he got whooped.
Bro, these 8 and 9-year-old kids smoked his ass by like 300 yards on a half-mile race.
Right.
And they're running in these like
slippers,
super thin leather sandals. They just whipped his ass. And he's like, boy, that makes me feel terrible, right?
Jeez.
So he ends up going up into the mountains. And he finds one guy who has won several ultra marathons, right? And he's got his traditional garb on, right? And like a soccer jersey and like a traditional hat. And he's like, okay, let's go for a trail run. And it was like a 5-mile trail run, 6-mile trail run, something short, And he's guy's like, I'm going to wear these slippers. He got done with the race. He's like, my feet are fucked.
Jesus.
He's like,
yeah, you're not going through all that.
And so he spends a week with these guys running at altitude through these crazy trails. And he's talking to him. He's got an interpreter with him. And he's asking him like, hey, how do you train to run these ultra marathons?
They're like, what do you mean?
And they're like, we don't train. They're like, what are you talking about? He goes, the food's at the bottom of the mountain, so we have to run to the bottom of the mountain to grab the food and run it back up to our villages. This is just what we do, right? We don't train. This is our life. And remember I told you they were running and kicking a stone ball?
Yeah.
These dudes, they were doing that shit because it helped keep their minds occupied while they were running. And this guy's changed back into his super, $1,000 high-tech running shoes.
Got smoked.
And he was still getting smoked by these people.
Yeah, you can't beat that whole carry the cow up the mountain every day strength. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not, how are you going to beat somebody who lives it? They don't make time for it. It's not an Americanized dojo where you have to make every Wednesday, at 6 p.m. you try to meet up and sometimes you miss it because your cousin's in town.
Right.
These people run every day because they have to. Listen.
Yeah, and the name of the tribe was the Tarahumara tribe.
Ugh.
The Tarahumara tribe in Mexico. And
we know.
They're like, yeah, we don't train. This is just our daily life.
We know that, well, first of all, I was at your last foot race, which went pretty well.
It went pretty well.
Up that parking lot hill. But here's what I was going to ask you was, did you fall into the barefoot fad that phased through in the 2000s?
No.
Were you part of that at all?
No, but I have
Did you own any 5-finger toe shoes?
I have a picture for you that I took today.
Because I know you love those sandals.
I have a picture I took for you. I took today.
Oh, those are the same ones I had. Are those Vibram?
I don't know what they were, but my man was wearing the Jinko jeans with chains hanging all off him. He had a raccoon tail hanging off the other side.
Oh, no.
With skulls all over it.
Oh, no.
And he's wearing a blue Michael Jackson Thriller jacket.
Oh, and you zoom out. How did that picture have 3 zoom partials that just got better and better? So he zoomed into the feet, then zoomed out, and he had parachute juggalo skull pants on with the 5-finger toed feet, and then zoomed out even more, and my man's wearing the Michael Jackson Blue Ranger jacket.
Yeah, the Thriller jacket. But the weirdest part was the raccoon tail hanging off the one side.
You took that today?
Yeah.
Where did you go? Walmart?
No, that was at an Aldi's.
Oh.
And the lady he was with did not look like that at all.
No.
Yeah, she did.
Was it his mom?
No. I think
they were together.
Yeah, they were together, and she was just.
Did she look business class? Because if she looked business class, that would look.
No, she was just wearing jeans and a sweater.
Oh, she's definitely pissed that she let him knock her up. That's what was happening.
She was like, terrible decisions made while drinking at a party.
That is 1,000% a relationship of your wife stops you from buying too many katanas. Like, that puts a limit on it. Puts a fucking limit on it.
You're only allowed to have 2 gas station katanas.
Oh. And 1 gas station wizard wand.
Yeah.
If it's sent over by an apprentice.
Yes, if an apprentice gifts you a gas station wizard wand, you're allowed to keep that. That's one of the greatest insiders.
How did you see, brother? So when we watch movies, okay, and I can't think of the movie right now that has this, but who cares? Anything, that new Fallout where you see these post-apocalyptic people that have just mixed costumes, right? Like my man's wearing like a varsity jacket with like leather motorcycle pants, with like betch slippers, with like a Peter Pan hat, and you're just kind of like, I mean, what the fuck? Have you just been, it's because, he's been collecting this because there's nowhere to go to buy stuff, right?
Right.
And I wonder constantly, like, when is the world
Does that provide you the protection you need?
No, that's not, absolutely not, is not what I wonder. No, that's never been the thing. But I do wonder is, as we're sitting here wondering when the world is going to get to that time, did we get there?
We might have secretly
Did we get there?
Yeah.
Because, again,
occasionally you see the forefront, like the vanguard
let's
of that of that
like,
style.
Right. Like, let's put this out there. Like, the trend today, and it's insane, fucking insane to me. If you would have come to me at 14-year-old Tyler and been like, hey, Tyler, everyone is going to just get wet at the thought of shopping at the thrift store during their high school years, or anybody in general, because it's fashion, I would have been like, bro, are you stupid? And now
I shopped there because I was poor.
Right.
And so you try to make the best of a bad situation.
Right.
So,
and now
like,
people are doing this
cool
because
to wear
it's
family reunion shirts, because I was like, if I've got to be poor and I got to wear
you're
a
gonna be
shirt
with a big
from the
family.
thrift store, yeah,
you're gonna be with a big family. But now it's a fashion thing. So has it happened? Did we pass the type? Like, in the next few years, is it going to be more Mad Max costume people out in the open just walking around?
Yeah, I think we're going that direction.
Are we getting there?
I think we are.
Because the thrift store is just full of so many things.
Oh yeah.
Right? Like, you can just get everything. Right? Yes. And it's that guy looks
things
like
to avoid at the thrift store, right? Used shoes.
Oh,
I can't do that. I can't do that. And underwear. I can't do that.
Absolutely.
I can't do that.
I have a hard enough time grabbing somebody's pants because I'm like, homie, I don't know what you did to these pants. I don't know what you did to them from the inside, and I don't know what your partner did to them from the outside. So there's no place that's safe on any of these fucking pants. A shirt is maybe okay. I can hit it with enough detergent, to hopefully be okay. But now you got me thinking about something else that I can't say on the podcast. So now I'm unhappy about that. So no, really, I can't wear. To this day right now, the only things I have from a thrift store that I could fit are things that other people bought me.
Oh.
I've never been to the thrift store and been like, this is me. Let me take this out of here. Please, God, do not think that I am judging anybody. This is more of a, I'm not going to the woods because, I don't want to shit in the woods. Not because it's an insult thing.
I get
like, vintage shit is dope. Like, I'm all for that. I'm not going to wear it. But I love people who have vintage styles. I like seeing it. But again, I'm not gonna wear it. It's not happening.
I can respect that.
Yeah,
that's a you thing.
That's a city boy thing. I think right there is just let's just draw the line right fucking there. I like to pull my socks and boxers right out of the package, to make sure
that they're fresh.
And dude, listen,
so fresh and
I'm
so
not
clean.
Like super clean, dude. I wear my jeans for like 9 days before I wash them. So don't think it's that either. I just imagine that's what the other guy's doing.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with like, I just imagine.
So if you get something from the thrift store, does it automatically go into the wash before you wear it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It better.
All right.
It better.
Just checking.
When in the world, I really have never been, I've never been forced to shop.
You've never had like a messed up shirt that was just covered in something and you needed to change it immediately, and there's a thrift store, so you went to the thrift store and bought a new shirt and put that on so you didn't have to wear the dirty one?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
Okay.
No.
Just wondering.
That's not a thing. And now that we're adults, like a normal man, I carry a bag with all the change of clothes if I need them in my car so we can change quickly.
So you have a hoe bag.
I have a hoe bag.
Okay.
I have, there's 9 hoe bags right behind you right now. So yeah, the only difference between us is I have 9 hoe bags and you need 9 hoe bags. That's all I'm just saying. Okay. I got more bags than you and you're still sacked better than I am. That's, might come from the paste eating. I'm not sure. That might have been, they're more prepared people. Did you used to bring your own stick?
For what?
The paste eating.
No.
Just use theirs?
Yeah.
They were clean.
Yeah.
They weren't from the thrift store, thank God.
No.
If they'd have been
scoop it out and put it on a piece of paper and then that's your plate.
There we go. Listen, anybody denying that they haven't tried eating glue is lying. Other than me, I haven't tried eating glue. But it's a texture thing, not the smell thing and all that other jazz. It just wasn't a thing. And I only went to kindergarten for like 6 days, so there really wasn't time to grab glue.
What do you mean you only had 6 days in kindergarten?
We talked about this. I went to 6. I didn't get to go to school because we lived in a place where the schools weren't the best. And by the time I made it to kindergarten, they were like, your kid's too big. He's got to go to the next grade. So I went to the next grade, and that was that.
Oh, because you were eating all that poi.
Probably.
You're eating all that island food.
Oh.
That poi, that purple paste that
ew! I didn't
they
know
make
that.
from taro root. Yeah,
no, that's not part of our island food. I don't know what that is. We got mostly
that's
Spam.
the Samoans. I'm sorry.
Right? Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can buy a one bag.
You can't put us all in one box, guy.
My guy, you can go to the grocery store and you can buy a 1 pound bag of poi or a 5 pound bag of poi.
Oh, that's a real thing.
Oh, yeah.
And it's purple.
It's purple. It looks like purple Elmer's paste.
Oh.
Yeah.
What is it made of?
It's taro root. They pull up this root and they grind it up into a paste and they eat it. It's a starch. But I've seen people walk around.
Oh, it's a starch.
It's a clear bag. And I see people walk around with a spoon just eating it out of the bag.
No wonder they're always bigger than me.
Yeah, there you go.
You guys got the poi. All I've been given is Spam.
What?
And green beans.
Well, that's survival
and fried
food.
bologna.
That's survival food.
And coconuts.
Yeah,
we do have the coconuts. That's why I was like, we could eat the coconut.
That's survival food.
Yeah.
At least Spam is.
Spam.
Yeah, it's got all the things your brain needs to go when you're starving.
Is that really true?
Yeah, listen, I may or may not have taken a class.
Or
in the class when they were saying, hey, when, a big natural disaster is coming and everybody goes and buys everything out of the grocery store or a big medical event, they clear out the grocery stores. What's the one thing they leave in the grocery store? Nobody buys.
Probably canned stuff like tuna and
Spam,
salmon.
Tuna.
Right.
Mussels.
Right.
All this stuff. But all that stuff is high in fats.
Omega-3s.
And that's what your brain needs. Because what they don't tell you is when you're starving, the first thing your brain starts consuming
your brain juice
is your brain juice because
that's
it's
why you
easier.
Can't think.
Yep.
Oh, I like it.
So they don't buy that shit, so you just buy it all up and y'all be good. Lessons learned.
We already have a lot of Spam.
Oh.
Island people just tend to keep it on hand. Don't lie. I know
listen, that's leftover from World War II.
I know. But it's still better than the man meat from McDonald's. So I feel like there are more ripped dudes on Spam than McDonald's.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm just going to put that out there.
I'm sure.
I'm not a scientist. I'm just a flower watcher. But
I'm willing to bet you're right.
I'm going to leave it to that. I'm going to say there are some definitely ripped people who are cheating with Spam and not cheating with Mickey D's.
I am willing to believe that.
Yeah. So listen, it's a good thing we got all these notes so we could talk about not that.
Good.
Although you didn't take us into the horror stuff, and I've been medically challenged today, but not horror challenged. You don't have anything for horror challenge you're keeping in your pocket, do you? I should just check now because Vumu is real. It's got to be voodoo. It's got to be voodoo.
So
maybe.
Okay. I just watched.
It looks like an M.
There's a documentarian whose name is Chad Kalick.
Documentarian? That's the word for that?
Yeah.
All right, that makes sense.
Guy's name is Chad Kalick.
We'll take it.
Chad Kalick has been doing like ghost hunting for like 25 years.
Okay.
And he makes documentaries, right?
Right.
And he just came out with one like a year or two ago. It's called 74 Minutes. He said in 25 years, he's done over 500 ghost hunts, right? He's got over 5,000 hours
right
of recorded ghost hunting in 25 years, right?
Right.
And it boils down to 74 minutes of things he can't explain.
Do you think he put it all into one big video?
He did.
Oh,
and that's what the documentary is, and that's what it's called.
That's a genius documentary.
Yeah. And there's a lot of, he goes, most of the things we were able to debunk, but imagine that 25 years of your life boils down to 74 minutes of material.
Listen, we're still waiting for Oak Island, so what are you talking about?
Bro, don't say nothing bad about no Oak Island.
I'm saying we're on the I gotta wait with you now because the Mega Beast, you got her turned on to that shit.
Season 13, I'm on it right now.
So I'm saying, when that comes out, that's going to be 13 years for 5 minutes of us finding it.
But listen, when it happens, I'm telling you, I'm singing the Nanny Boo Boo song.
Right, when it happens.
Yeah, it's going to happen.
But I'm saying that's the same thing. It's the same thing. This guy's been. That's why you're a hunter.
Yeah,
that's why you're a hunter. It has to be that way.
I just thought it was, because listen, you watch certain ghost shows and they see things or they capture shit every episode.
Right.
But then here's a real legit dude, 25 years of service.
Right.
500 hunts, 5,000 hours of recorded footage, and it boiled down to 74 minutes of things.
Would you think he feels like that's his life's work?
Oh, I believe it 100%.
Yeah. Would you be upset if that was your ratio? Would you be upset personally?
He said and he said he wasn't even upset.
No.
He goes, it answered questions for me.
Right.
And he's made a living on it.
Yeah. He definitely is smart enough to figure that out.
If you've made a living on doing what you're passionate about, even though the evidence of what you're looking for only comes down to 74 minutes, but people keep watching your product. And
Right.
he does speaking engagements around the world, and he shows like
Right.
things that he's caught that are unexplainable. I mean, that's pretty impressive. But the fact that not everything out there is this, I see ghosts or I hear ghosts or I
Right.
capture things every single, that's almost statistically impossible. You know what I'm saying?
So you're saying we're more likely to see weird lights on pictures than see a ghost?
Well, I don't know. I just think, I don't understand, certain ghost shows, again, every single episode capture things. My man, 25 years, and all he's got is 74 minutes worth of shit.
Right.
It's a big difference. And I've heard other ghost hunters be like, that one show's full of shit. We've done 250 investigations, and we've gotten nowhere near.
Well, there has to be snake oil people out there when you're selling invisible stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I got a box of fucking confidence here. You know what I'm saying? Take it home, open it, and whatever.
So
I mean, that's what those guys are doing. And I would say they're more on the entertainment side. He's more on the he wants it to be real side.
Scientific.
Right.
Now, the interesting thing is,
Paste eater stuff.
he goes, I think a lot of it has to do with your mindset. Okay?
Oh, that's 100%.
He goes, because
100% true.
we've had people go on ghost hunts with us that were absolute deniers, right? He goes, we call them coolers, right?
Right.
You could have a place that has shit happen all the time, and the moment that person walks in,
They don't want nothing to do with it.
it goes dead.
Right. The ghosts don't want anything to do with those people.
He goes, you could have a place that's supposed to be, it doesn't have a lot of stuff going on, but you got somebody who's a believer that walks in there, and all of a sudden stuff is happening all over the place.
Right.
Then he showed one thing that was really interesting. They were in a place where there was a lot of activity, right? And they were using a thermal camera. And in this scene, there's this big, giant heat source in the middle of this room that's showing up on thermal camera. And the two people who went in the room happened to be devout Catholics.
Okay.
And he said, one of them started saying the prayer to St. Michael. And as soon as he finished the prayer, the heat source disappeared. Completely gone. He goes, but these two were devout Catholics. They full-heartedly believed in what they were saying and what they believed that this prayer works. And it did. He goes, I think there's a lot to do with this that has to do with your own belief system.
I mean, everybody has energy. And if your belief system is fueled by the positive energy, it makes sense, right? Doesn't matter how it comes out, as long as it's positive. Maybe they're pushing away the negative.
It's
in that sense.
I mean, I don't know.
Or in our case, helping the negative.
Right.
Maybe it's not about, maybe it's not always about fist on fist fighting. Maybe it's about finding relief or relaxation or peace or whatever.
I don't know.
And that's what the kind of vibes that they're putting out, right? Because you know how, and you know what I'm saying? You take three people from three different religions, and if they're cool people, you can put them together. It doesn't matter, right? They're good people from any religion. They're trying to be good people. They put out good stuff. Maybe that's where that is.
I'll give you an example. In my own experience with the ghost hunt at a certain location,
right?
The people that I brought in that had 250 hunts underneath their belt, so hours and hours and hours of doing this, right?
Right.
They captured things at the location I was at that they've never, ever experienced anywhere else. And they said, as far as we know, this is the first time in ghost hunting history
that this has happened.
This has ever been recorded.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I just think it was an interesting, 25 years boils down to 74 minutes. Would you be pissed?
No, absolutely.
Or would
not.
you think that would be a great accomplishment?
No. Yeah, 100%.
That because he's more of like
100%.
a scientific guy. he came from a background where he lived in a haunted house that was actually investigated by Lorraine and her husband, the ones that were the Conjuring people. Okay. They investigated the house.
Yeah.
He had some really crazy experiences growing up, and that's what.
Yeah.
He was a documentarian. He wanted to be a documentarian, and then he just kind of fell into the ghost hunting thing as a side quest, and that became his career.
Yeah, no, I would not be pissed. I think we were having.
Would it validate everything that he had been doing?
I think it would. Nobody bats 1,000. You know,
Right.
You're not what. Who? If you came to me and you're like, every year I find a ghost. I mean, bro, you better be torn like Tech and Nina trying to find these ghosts. If you know, I go to 3 ghost house a week. You know, type of shit to be like, I got 10 seconds of somebody pushing a pot off of the stove type of stuff. You know what I mean? So I think if, you know, it's the same thing. Nobody's going to take it as seriously as you are. So if he's taking it that serious, if he's really scientific about it, he's not just about pumping out Netflix episodes, you know, and getting your fucking drama ticks off, that 5 years from now, you're going to get a behind the scenes where the people are like, yeah, the casting crew had us tie ropes to everything so we could make all kinds of shit happening. Right? That's not happening. You know, I believe you personally, if we're talking about energy still, you're going to draw the kind of seriousness you want from what you're doing. So if he found only this much content for whatever, he probably, you know, we don't know what he was looking for or where he was looking.
We don't know what he ruled out either.
Yeah, dude.
He could have been ruling out shit that you and I were like,
right.
Holy shit, that's a ghost.
Right.
And he was
he's like, nah. I don't give a fuck about that.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I've been everywhere. You know, he's got some ghost that falls around him he named George that is like, George's always knocking pans off. Fuck George. We're here for these ghosts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? George been following us. Whatever.
We ignored George.
Yeah, 100%, man. I mean, one thing that I've been studying lately and kind of noticing is how, and we just talked about this off mic, how different the realities can be for 9 people in a family.
Oh, yeah.
You know, these 9 people, that each person is experiencing something different. Each person, doesn't matter that you live in the same house every day or that you talk every day and you try to stay connected as a family. That's what connects you. But when I'm not with Joe Skelly for 24 hours a day, I have no fucking clue what you're doing. I don't know what you were doing at that gathering, hiding. I know you were there, but I didn't see you the whole time.
Right.
So I don't know.
I was trying to help them fight their case against the government, saying that they're not a gang.
Right. Because they're probably going to relapse with that. Definitely.
They're not a gang.
Yeah. So, I mean, if my man took that seriously.
Even though the FBI lists them as a gang.
Oh, boy. They got that removed.
No.
They officially got that removed.
Mm-mm.
I thought they did.
Nope.
Uh-oh.
They're still listed as a gang.
You sent us to a gang rally?
Oh, hey, I did. Hey now.
Whoa.
Hey, whoa,
back.
Whoa. That's a big statement.
Whoa, back.
That's a big statement.
Not a gang. Just family.
Just family.
So listen, I don't know. Dude, that's like the question we kind of joke about, you know, you dedicate your life to some training thing and then one thing changes. You know, like that famous singer who used to be a pro scooter rider. Then he hit a rock and broke both his wrists.
Oh, yeah.
And his career's done. And you're like, holy shit, dude. Like, would you be mad at that? I mean, he's pretty mad.
Yeah.
He's pretty mad at a pebble, you know, rightly so.
I wish I'd never been on that fucking scooter.
Right. If I'd have 2 inches to the left, maybe I would have made it. I don't know. Like,
maybe that was a message.
How do you?
You shouldn't be singing.
Jesus. How do you? Well, he became a famous singer after the scooter thing. So, I mean, that worked out for him.
That worked out. Because
he's got swimming in millions now.
Yeah, his scooter career came to an end.
Yes,
what you're
sir.
saying.
Yeah, pro scooter career down the drain for a pebble. And it's the same thing with like Olympians.
My pro skating career came to an end because of a pebble.
Was it a pebble you threw?
No.
Was it a pebble Tommy Skelly threw at you?
No, man. I was on a brand new skateboard going down a freshly tarmacked road. You know,
you didn't do the walk, huh?
Road, and I was leaning heavy into that kick, going 100 miles an hour down this street, and a tiny little pebble caught that front wheel and launched me about 25 feet in the air, and I put up my arm to break my fall and locked out my elbow. When I hit the ground, it broke my forearm in 2 places.
Really?
Ruined my career.
Skating?
Yep.
How come I've never heard this?
I could have swore I told you.
Were you embarrassed because I come from the skater life?
No, I had
because I got to be honest, I don't know nothing about it.
I had to cradle my arm and carry my skateboard.
You were pissed? Were you pissed?
And I had to walk like a mile to the neighbor's house, and I was like, can you call my mom and come get me?
All of that's valid. That's 100% normal. Here's the real question.
Yeah.
Did you step on that skateboard with the cast on?
No.
Oof.
Yeah, no, I kind of left it alone
for a while.
Kind of left it alone for a while.
There was. Okay.
Unlike some people we know, like Kenobi, who's still dropping in on the half pipe.
Yeah. Yeah. At my size. Homie, you got to relax. I know I'm not a scientist, but even watching the pedals fall, I can see that the bigger ones hit a little harder.
Listen, somebody sent you a message, my man. Stay off the half pipe.
Yeah. I feel, I did feel a little bit guilty because when he invited me to go to the skate parks that we used to go to, I only went there once, but I was like, man, we're going to feel really stupid standing there and watching. And now I don't know if I should feel stupid or even worse that, I feel great that he thought we could be doing that.
But you weren't there when he broke.
Right. But I also wasn't there, and I'm like, damn it, should I have been there?
Maybe if I was there, he wouldn't have done that.
Exactly. Would I have been able to talk him out of this, or would I have been filming it for the channel?
You would have been filming it for the channel.
That's facts. I do like filming you guys do crazy shit.
Yeah, you'd like to encourage it.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
Listen, I just wanted to be on the team so I could make vampire fucking villages in the middle of islands. Okay? That's all I wanted. I've come to that conclusion. It's all about the vampires. Okay? Hidden.
Yeah.
Hidden
vampires.
Yeah. By the way. Listen, one more and then we're going to get out of here because we're way over.
I got something for you.
You want to go? You want to give it the one more?
Here's another PSA.
All right, here we go.
If you got leather shoes that have creases in them,
okay,
and you want to get rid of the creases,
okay,
take a damp rag,
okay,
not soaking wet, damp rag,
okay,
put it on the crease with a hot iron, and it'll remove the creases.
Get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
On your shoes?
Yep. Leather shoes. Or leather parts of your shoes.
Did you see this done?
Yes.
Really?
Yep. Removes the creases. There's your PSA.
You know how much work I have to do just to get my boots to have patina anymore? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
In case you were trying to sell them on eBay.
Ooh.
And you want to get rid of the creases and make them look better.
That's facts.
That's how you do it.
That's...
Because Lord knows...
You car salesman.
Lord knows we're not very good at selling belt buckles or Matchbox cars.
That's untrue. That's untrue. They instantly bought that belt buckle at the price agreed upon. We just didn't know it was $380 short.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I just thought I'd bring that back around.
Listen.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah.
That is the one.
Listen, if you're gonna sell vintage belt buckles on eBay, do your research on who the manufacturer was and what their potential value is.
And never trust Joe Skelly when he says it's junk from a box. Never trust him when he says it's junk from a box. You got to double check.
Double check that shit.
You have to double check.
Yeah.
You know what? I had another one, but you made me laugh so much with that one. I just don't even care.
It's all right.
Yeah. Listen.
Like, subscribe, ring the bell, tell your auntie and all your cousins and your friends. Subscribe to the podcast.
Thanks for listening. Check on your friends.
Hey, yeah, check on your friends.
Check on your real friends.
And if you want just short bits of our show,
not the fake ones,
you can go on YouTube. We've got a lot of shorts on YouTube.
It's much easier to listen there.
Yeah, give us a thumbs up on our shorts.
Leave some comments, some likes.
Yeah, leave some. We love comments. Leave comments on YouTube, all over YouTube.
Somebody left a comment saying they were taking medical advice, and I was like, "Don't do that, bro. Please don't
take
do that.
medical advice from us.
No." Take no advice from us, except for hang out with us.
Hang out and laugh.
That's our best advice. Check on your friends. 30-97 seconds.
Check on your friends. 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 Check